Right, okay, going to read you another story here. This one's called A Lament. Now, it's probably the reason why I've got on the hat again. But bear with me again, we should try. Hey, so it's Scotland, lost Scotland. I sit at my window looking over the faraway hills. My music is playing in the background. My family lived not far from here well over 100 years ago. Carney Woods was a real wood then. I recall the fireside tales from my grandmother, tales of Scott Skinner and other musicians over at Bankery. Real shindigs by all accounts, I can imagine. I see my great grandparents heading over to Bankery by horse and cart, but flat out in the back on the way home. Piddled, I suppose. I see a John Watts sitting up at Skene Church throwing stones. This was another John Watt. I see a John Watts sitting up at Skene Church throwing stones at the minister. Anyway, as I said, that was another John Watt. That's true, definitely true. Because I look back the history of Skene, and they mentioned a John Watt, and his father was called James Watt, and young John would sit up on top of this watchtower and throw stones at the minister. That's true. It's recorded. Anyway, I often wonder if that's some of my relations. I don't know yet because it was too long ago. Anyway, I wonder if that's where a rebel started. Me, like an idiot, sitting throwing stones at a minister, or one of my relations. Anyway, his dad watched for grave robbers at night. Not a job for the faint of heart. Anyway, what they used to do at that time as well, especially in Skene Church, for to put the grave robbers off, they would put a metal framework around about the coffin, not the coffin, but the burial ground, so that somehow it was supposed to keep the grave robbers away, but I don't know if it did, because it wasn't around at that time. I look to the hills. My heart dips with the wind. A lament plays softly. I think of Scotland when Scotland was Scottish. Now it's slowly becoming a little England. I presume you know that. Our land is gone. All our ancestors died for nothing. One of their shirts. The derelict houses litter the hills, and the sheep still have smiles on their faces. I know that sounds silly, but I think most people will know what I mean. Bones of our ancestors scatter the hills, all for nothing. Our families fell for nothing. Now the encroachment runs deep. Our Highland dress went first. Our dialect fell next. Our weapons were gone, taken from us, banned. But our politicians, even now, our politicians now, the SNP, but our politicians stabbed at Westminster words. Or I should say they're still stabbing. They fought bravely. Some fell by treachery again. Nothing changes. That's when one or two of our SNP politicians got the heave-ho at the election. It has to be, as far as I'm concerned, something's far wrong there. I won't go into it. Something's far wrong here. I bow my head and hide the sorrow. A lament still plays. Our fish still swim the rivers. The eagles still fly the skies. But the land weeps. It's not our land. The encroachment goes on and on. I lament the passing of old Scotland. I weep for a new England taking its place. I still pray for an awakening. But the bells toll for Scotland. No. Go call marúns as lein mo grai. Go call marúns as lein mo grai. Now, I haven't really got a clue what the hell that means. I know it's Gaelic, but it always stuck in my mind, so I'm going to play some Gaelic music here. Listen to it if you want. Don't know how long it'll take to pop up here, but just try and listen. Here we go. Can you hear that? I'll just let you listen for a couple of minutes till you get fed up, then you can switch this thing off and get rid of my face. Listen. Now if that doesn't tug at your heart, you're finished. The encroachment's gone too far. Can you hear it? Maybe you can't hear it. Tell me later. My head's getting itchy again. I suppose I better put it off, eh? Getting too carried away here. Catch you later. Toodaloo.